Here's how I get my kitchen looking amazing in about 45 minutes to an hour. First things first, I always start with the dishes. I feel like if they're out of the way, I can just get everything done a lot faster. And for the dishes, I'm just using my Scrub Mommy and some Dawn dish soap. A lot of the time, I'll just throw them in the dishwasher, but my dishwasher is actually full and needs to be ran, so I'm just doing these by hand. After I was done with the dishes, I just moved on to the stove. I first took out the burner coils and the drip pans and just stuck them in some water. I should have cleaned the top first, but I was a little backwards today. I went underneath the stove and then scrubbed with some power paste and then took a microfiber towel to wipe it all up, and then I hit the top of the stove up and just wiped it down. Again, this is backwards, just do it the other way. I took off the knobs so I can wipe those down as well as the back of the stove. Scrub the burners with power paste as well, trying to avoid the part that plugs in. And just a little tip, instead of holding it up and scrubbing it, place it against the sink. That way you're not working against yourself. Rinse it off, give it a good wipe to dry. Then I moved on to the drip pans. The first one I just wiped down with the Scrub Mommy. The second one had more stuck on food, so I had to pull out my Steel Scour Daddy. I wouldn't recommend that on black drip pans though. I carefully placed everything back, and then I wiped down the knobs with the foam side of the Scrub Mommy. Gave them a good rinse and then put those back as well. And again, we're doing things backwards today, okay? You should always work from top to bottom, but my brain was just doing its own thing today, so wiped down the microwave and then moved on to putting the dishes away and then wiping down the sink. I used the power paste and a Scrub Mommy comes with that, and that just took all the rust off the sink and got it shining again. After the sink was done, I just went ahead and moved on to the counters, wiping everything, all the appliances that sit on my counter as well as the counters themselves. I then went on to the oven and scrubbed that down. I didn't really want to do a deep clean on this today because I wasn't feeling it, but I did want to do more than nothing. So I just wiped it down with a little power paste, took the oven door off, wiped down the inside a little as well. Again, like I said, I don't have like the most energy today, but I still wanted to get things looking really nice because they were not. So I did wipe down the inside of the fridge just to touch it up, and then went to the outside with my eraser daddy as well as some dish spray, and then I wiped it away with a microfiber towel. After all of that, I used Lysol Clean and Fresh and a clean mop head to mop the cabinets. This saves me so much time. I did go around the knob areas with a microfiber towel as well, and then I changed the mop head and I went over the floors with that. I did spray the counters down again and give them one more good wipe. Make less work for yourself and do things in a better order than I did. I dropped a garbage disposal scrubbing packet in the garbage disposal, put a new head on my dish daddy, turned on this cute diffuser from the Better Home and Gardens, and ooh wee, it looks so much better.